never would have imagined. So many people are being tricked out of their destiny and tricked out of their work in the Lord.
Being told that you would never get out of prison, you're going to die in prison. I had to get my voice out. And the only way I knew how to get my voice out was through art.
As they say, don't start nothing that you can't finish. But I don't start nothing that has a consequence, a bad consequence.
My meditation is sometimes sitting in quiet with, a candle lit or incense burning. And other times it's more of a moving meditation.
That's step one. You want to determine the purpose of the record. And then there is step two, which is to compare the records.
Eddie.
Sorry about that.
His measure of how to handle what we did. He didn't necessarily roll the ball out, but he had a feel for the DNA of our players, and he presumed that they were mature enough, which they were.
Entonces terminas diciendo, ¿para qué voy a votar si esas elecciones son fraudulentas? No, realmente el voto cuenta. Mira, te voy a dar un ejemplo.
Multi-million-dollar executives, the main thing that they love to talk about was mentorship. The main thing that our students love to hear about was mentorship. And so through that, I realized how important that is through career growth.
They didn't give me any medications for it. It was more of like my terms with it. I didn't really want to take any medications for it.
As the sun becomes more obscured and the light is more of a narrow focus light, the shadows all around you will become much more defined, much more crisp.
The repellent that you cooked up was effective, correct?
Cooked up? I like that. Yes, it's still being used today by NASA to protect space capsules after they land in the ocean. It was actually the first thing I ever cooked.
I believe it's bison.
Ostrich steak.
Oh!
Ostrich!
Ostrich isn't bad.
Ostrich is good.
Ostrich is not
bad.
bad.
I feel really bad eating an ostrich.
Right.
Town, Atlanta. It's a nice, really sunny spring day here. The weather's finally turned for the best. And for this portion of Sidewalk Stories, we're actually going to be using, the connector to give you some orientation and direction.
Praise the Lord!
Every Thursday morning in Melee, preacher and community birth attendant Elizabeth Adesina opens her prenatal class with a prayer.
As much as I didn't like him, but Bob Dole was right. He said, "Where is the outrage?" The story I gave earlier of people freaking out because there's going to be taxes added to cigarettes and liquor to support the schools. Well, that's where people are getting upset about.
Sodi's alleged killer, Frank Roque, had bragged at a local bar of his intention to, quote, kill the ragheads responsible for September 11th. In addition to shooting Sodi 3 times before driving away, Roque also allegedly shot into the home of an Afghani American and at 2 Lebanese gas station clerks.
By the police on June 7th, 2011. And they talk about all these police cams and body cams and things. That don't work. The police got caught on the dash cam of their own police car shooting my son in the back.
It's not that big of a deal, right?
You're brave.
It's not that bad. Hold on a minute. Huh. Well, that was interesting.
That people haven't quietly been sitting around taking it. They've been trying. Right. And what's just wonderful is that, Occupy has exploded that trying into everyone's eye.
Just to make you think ahead, battle mind to mind, make you not be left behind.
song together, teach the basics of chess, where you learn the pieces, movements, without any stress.